Ben and Kelly Show, social media. You can DM us. We'll turn around, toss it out to our listeners, see if we can get you some help.
Cheryl said, hey, Ben and Kelly, I'd love to ask your opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
My partner and I are about to travel across the country to visit relatives. We'll be passing through a city where an ex-boyfriend of mine lives.
Oh.
The ex and I parted ways about 5 years ago. Haven't stayed in touch since, but we were friends for a long time, and he was once a very important person in my life.
Okay.
I'd like to get coffee with him while I'm in town, catch up. The issue is that my partner says if I meet up with my ex, I have to bring my partner with me, so my ex will understand I have someone who is an indivisible part of my life now.
Okay.
But I'm not looking to reestablish a friendship with my ex. Just want to get together once, and it would be strange and awkward if I brought my partner with me. So am I crazy to think that it should be permissible for me to meet up with this ex one-on-one in a public place for a couple of hours? So for what it's worth, my partner is not generally a jealous or controlling person.
Okay.
Thank you, and I promise I'll continue listening even if you give me the wrong answer. LOL. We're supposed to tell her, yeah, sure, it's fine. Go meet up with your ex. Don't bring your partner. It's fine.
I was going to say,
that's the answer she wants.
Is the wrong answer saying, no, you need to bring your ex or your partner along? Is that the wrong answer?
Yeah, I think that's the wrong answer.
I don't know. I think it is a little weird that you think it would be strange and awkward if you brought your... See, I still think we don't know enough. Like, how did... What was your current partner... And I think it's weird that she doesn't call him boyfriend.
I know.
Is your current partner someone who...
maybe it's not a boyfriend.
True. Mm-hmm. Someone who you left your ex for? Like, is that the reason why you think it would be awkward?
It was 5 years ago, so...
Yeah.
I'm guessing no.
That's true.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's... she says she doesn't even want to strike up, like, even fire up a friendship again.
Right.
Let alone the possibility of getting back together with this person.
Yeah, I mean,
so
distance...
I don't understand the problem of bringing the partner along.
Yeah, I mean, distance, I feel like, is certainly a factor here because, okay, what if this wasn't a city that is a pass-through city on your way to some other destination? What if this person lived in a suburb of Louisville, say, or wherever?
Here's the thing that Cheryl might be thinking. Like, okay, so maybe the awkwardness would be like her partner feeling a little left out,
like
if
third
they're
wheel,
reminiscing about things, and maybe like just it's going to be weird to try to fully catch up with the ex without feeling like you have to just kind of keep conversations at surface.
They cut out there, like almost maybe like guarded conversation.
Yes. So that, you feel like they don't feel left out of the conversation. So you just kind of have to keep it all like surface, almost getting to know you kind of conversation because your partner's there.
Yeah, I could see that. All right. Well, hey, what's your thought? 502-571-9970. Would love to hear your thought on this, especially if you recently or have done something like this. I think this is a very relatable sort of situation with...
coffee with the ex, yes.
Coffee with
catching
the
up.
Yep. Do you bring your current partner along with 502-57... Relationships are just so complicated sometimes. Like you're trying to trust someone, you're trying to gain trust in someone, but then you just got to sometimes let it happen and let that trust happen,
Yep. And that's kind of where Cheryl's at. She is wanting to have coffee, meet up with an ex. They parted ways like 5 years ago, and they're driving through town and just wants to catch up one time. Doesn't want to fire up a friendship, but this person was once important to her, and her new partner's all like, well, I'm going if you're going to go.
Yeah.
And Cheryl's all like, well, that's going to be weird, and I don't want to take my partner. Is that wrong?
Yeah, is that wrong to not want to take my partner to meet up with this ex? Now, a lot of people are kind of hung up with the point of like, hey, if you're not wanting to rekindle a friendship with this person, why are you even meeting up with them?
Exactly. That's what Angela said. I think it's weird that you don't want a friendship with someone, but you want to catch up, but you don't want to bring your partner. So what do you think you're going to discuss with your ex that you don't want to discuss in front of your partner? Something feels pretty sketchy here. I think in the end, it would likely feel more awkward for your partner, but they seem to be okay with it. So I'd go ahead and let your partner go. Part of catching up is meeting the new people in your life, right?
So what do you think? So if you were in that situation, if you were the partner who tagged along, would you feel like a third wheel? Now, Stacy, you said you were.
I want to let you know I was the partner in this situation. I was very adamant that I was going to go, and I did. And it was so awkward. It was so weird, and I wasn't there 5 minutes, and I was ready to go.
So you're saying that you were the partner in this situation where your partner wanted to meet up with an ex. You kind of felt
like a third wheel.
Third wheel.
Yes, absolutely. I felt like that. And then I was thinking, I'm just so dumb for doing this. I just need to trust this person. And it was all fine in the end. But maybe she can invite the partner, but give him an out. Say, hey, look, just in case you feel really awkward at some point, then, I don't know, make up something that they can do.
Like if
I can only stop by for a little bit and then I got to go because I got an appointment or something.
Okay.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
All right.
But I would give him an out because it was very awkward for me as the partner. I did feel like a third wheel.
Stacy, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I still think that takes a lot of trust. And you've got to have a level of respect for your current partner. And if your current partner is having, I guess, a hard time dealing with that, then, there is a balance there.
Yes. And Tisha's kind of pointing out the only way it should be awkward is if there's feelings there for the ex or the ex for you.
Yeah. So you can just tell your partner, look, this gets a little awkward. If I accidentally start kissing this person, then you can just go across the street. There's a nice little teddy bear workshop.
I just wait and then we'll be done in a little bit.
We'll be done in a little bit.
It's going to be fine. Now, see, I had an ex-boyfriend come to town. I knew he was coming in, and he was kind of like, wanting like pointers on places to go and town like that. But I did not go see him, because there's no point in going to see him.
Yeah. What's done is done. We're over.
Yes. And again, we're not like, we don't follow up with each other. We're not like those kinds of exes where we're keep checking in with each other's lives. Like once, we parted ways. And the only reason he was just like, oh, I know a person in this town. Tell me where to go eat or stay. Yeah.
So Cheryl, what are we saying? What are we saying to her? Let's wrap this up. Let's figure this out.
I think a lot of us are just kind of pointing out what is the point of meeting up with the ex, because you don't want to fire up a friendship. Like nothing's going to come out of it other than like, are you wanting to show him my life's great without you? Look at how great I'm doing. I mean, it feels like maybe that's what she wants to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot. If it's already making your partner uncomfortable, then why do it?
Yeah,
their feelings should trump everything.
That's what I keep going back to. That if your partner feels like weird about it, and I get what Stacy called in and said that, look, I just felt like a third wheel and I just need to like trust them.
Yes.
But part of it's like you got to think to yourself, what am I getting out of this?
Right.
And if I'm Cheryl and I'm like, okay, what is the root of this? What am I wanting to get out of this? Is it am I wanting to have like weird inside jokes, like flirty little inside jokes with this person that I had a relationship a long time ago with?
Because that's going to be real awkward in front of the new partner. And then, what is that going to do? Would that stir up feelings that maybe you didn't know that you still had, and nobody needs that? That's going to create more problems.
All right. Well, Cheryl, you did promise that you would continue listening even if we gave you the wrong answer.
Sorry, Cheryl. Sorry about that. We still love you, though.
But I think we're leaning on that side right now.
But don't go. Don't go.
All right.
Don't go.
Well, hey, keep us posted, Cheryl, and thank you for reaching out, diving into the DMs there at Ben.